So who was it? Overholser that flips at the last minute and decides to help him.
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust him at that point. You're just
That's
doing that.
what too. I was like, why would you trust someone who at the last minute is like, oh, I'll help you?
Yeah, it's kind of like he's like, wait, Andy's dead. Wait, they might actually win. Hey, I'm gonna hang with you guys.
Yeah.
And if they lose, you can go back to the other side. No one will know any better.
I don't know. Roland's a pretty good judge of character, so I feel like he could judge his intentions.
Roland doesn't care. Everyone's gonna die anyway. From Roland's perspective.
Well, yeah, but if Overholser happened to be another spy, that could have been an issue. So I do think that was a risk, but plus, wasn't it? Wait, who died? Eisenhower or Overholser?
Eisenhower. Well,
Eisenhower. Damn it! Every time.
Oh.
Dwight D. Eisenhower did die, but from different things.
Yeah.
Just ask American Horror Story.
Don't take history from American Horror Story.
Well, you know what? So, well, then I don't know how your alien invasion, but that's the way I learned.
They do a lot of takes. They have their own version of the Zodiac Killer. Of
American Horror Story.
Of a lot of different things.
Who's the Zodiac?
It's a group of women.
What's that? Oh, is that Apocalypse?
Men.
Wait.
No.
Anyway, okay.
Yeah.
So the doorway cave is up at the top of this hill, let's say, mountain. There's a path. So they went to wolves to think they took the kids up this path and put them in a different cave that was on the way to the doorway cave. Where actually are they?
They dug out these trenches. It looks like on the side of the road somewhere.
I thought they were down in the rice fields.
Oh yeah, right. That's where the children are. I forgot. The fighters are all in the trenches. Yeah. You're right.
So the kids never are
Because
nowhere near up that mountain.
Well, they are. They make them walk up there and then walk down to the rice fields. So
they smell them.
Yeah.
Well, why wouldn't they smell them where they really are?
Thank you. You were not agreeing with me when I said that an hour ago.
I didn't realize that's what you're saying. I was trying to figure out how they were finding them.
Too many other smells? Maybe the smell of the rice or the mud is.
I do think also leaving the toys, it's like you're confirming what you think you're smelling, you know what I mean?
Yeah, when they see it.
Yeah. So that was really smart.
I think it's don't let details get in the way of a good story. So
plus maybe the rice fields, I don't know what they smell like. Never mind. I feel like it can't smell like that much. I was like, maybe it conceals them?
Like rice?
Or maybe if there's like dirt and manure or something, I don't know.
Does rice smell?
Patties, rice grows in water, right? Like low, like rice patties. They like float in like 2 feet of water or something. Like all the people in Asia, like are always like standing in water picking rice.
I don't know.
Racist. Anyway, so yeah, I was trying to figure out where the kids were in comparison to where the battle was. So the kids are down and out and off to the side, but they had them walk up and then walk back down, and they dropped some toys, and then the actual fighters dig trenches on the side of the hill, and they go, "Gotcha!"
To the caves.
So the wolves ride up the hill and they jump out and go, "Wait a minute, what was Jake doing with the Tavery twins?"
They went ahead to go put the toys down to where the kids were supposed to be.
Okay.
And then come back. But the twins tripped on their way back.
How was there a hole in the middle of the road?
Wait, you think it's perfectly paved? They have like an HOA or something?
Well, yeah, they could have like a dirt road HOA. Calla taking care of the. Gotta go renew your buggy license.
I gotta say also, I thought the kid was dead when they said his head hit the concrete.
I thought when he stepped in a hole, he was dead. I'm with you though, man. I was waiting for Dave to be like,
sorry about your luck.
I mean, sacrifice much? Because here you go. I thought there was going to be like a whole scene where like the wolves just fucking rode past him and stomped his head in or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
I don't know how he didn't die.
How did they?
it was like a lot of drama for no
Back.
reason. We didn't even need that filler, honestly. Just could have just put him in a damn trench and moved on.
I think it's like the only thing that feels disappointing is like it's like yay, it's pretty sort of a happy ending, but it's kind of anticlimactic, and it's because the focus is much more on the tower than it really is on the Calla. So it's like I get why he like you wanted to create some story. So here's your little drama, like here's your resolution to this great mystery, but like it's not the main point of what we're doing.
Yeah.
The Calla was only one of their many problems.
Right.
So they solved that problem next. Check.
Like of all the things they've been through, this is probably the easiest so far.
This is like right up their alley, you know? Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Save the town from bad guys on horses. Got it. All right. Shoot them all before they get anywhere near us. And next.
Yeah.
Like, we can do this. This is our comfort zone. Like I said, sarcasm is the only form of humor Roland understands.
So you were saying that like why not reprogram Andy? But why just shut him down? Why not try to get more information out of him?
That too. Well, you can wake him up later, right? Oh no, or did he?
He said that.
Yeah, he was saying my battery is too low. I may not ever be able to boot up again.
Seems convenient. Why is Andy's battery really low right before a fight?
Well, I mean, it could be like again, maybe it takes way more for it to boot up again than to keep running.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah,
But
I feel like you'd be fully charged.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Andy booting up again. That.
But it
Alex.
does. I had this thought earlier. It does also tell us, remember that like Andy and the wolves have only been around for 6 generations, so that's how long they've been breaking the beams, I guess. Or maybe he was doing it before and figured out a better
They could
way.
have been breaking the beams and just discovered
Yeah,
the source of
brain
juice.
food. Yeah, that's true.
That's a good question. How? I mean, has Ted been doing this since like he was a kid? Because Ted's an old man.
That's a good point. Yeah.
That's all he's ever known.
Was he born there?
Any
Yeah.
Ted story. Somebody call Steve. Those of us who go to Bangor know him as Steve and Tabby. That's what Stu always called him, Steve and Tabby. Yes, and I do I love the conversation between Roland and Slightman. And like he's just so almost deadpan, like so matter of fact with him.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't care.
Oh.
He's like, do it or die. It's really up to you. And then like several times he's like, if he doesn't answer this right, he's gonna die.
But
Oh, he answered that right. All right. Well, if he doesn't answer this one right, well, he answered that one right too. Like, if you want him to die, just kill him.
well, he needs to make sure that he's still on their side,
Yes,
or that he's on their side, not still.
and
that he's
being
now
he
on
needs to
their
make sure
side.
he's honest with them.
Right.
Even though he's being a traitor, that's basically what saved his life. Because he didn't lie. He's like, yeah, I'd have killed him.
But Roland says something like, it's like, I wrote it down.
Kyle's the wheel.
Balls 658. No, not that. He says, because Slightman says that he's sorry. Oh yeah, Roland says balls to your sorry. Kyle works and the world moves on. I'm like, are you saying that Benny had no choice? Because like,
This is after the battle?
this was right before. This isn't that conversation.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Because he said, Ka works and the world moves on.
Well, I was wondering about that myself. I think he said, yes, you're an agent of Ka, but that doesn't mean I have to have sympathy for what you did.
Right.
So you could have
That's
said
fair.
no, and someone else could have been the
Yeah.
Ka person. So yeah, like he's got no sympathy for him. It's kind of funny. Therapist Roland's in full force. But yeah, like I think he understanding why you did it, and you know, saying it's okay is not the same.
Molly Doolin, that was her name.
Yes, both of them. A coward judges all he sees by what he is. Got a bunch of one-liners in this one. Tell me you understand, God's damn you. It's always God's damn you when Ron curses. Or no, when Ron says that. It's never God damn you, it's God's damn you. You want all gods in on this one. I can very well. If we do win, will the Falcon find out? He says, not from Andy, they won't. Well, I mean, right? That's not much of an answer. So, yeah, I mean, so then the wolves come. They hit them with their plates.
That was very fast also.
It was. I felt like I actually went back and did it again because, like, wait a minute. So I was saying, like, this shit's been building up. How long have we been reading this book for? Like 2 months, and now all of a sudden, wait a minute, just like that. What? You know, it's the way it goes. There's always a letdown at the end.
Yeah. Well, that's even what Roland said leading up to all this. So he's like, there's months of planning for 5 minutes of action.
Mm-hmm.
And that's literally how the book went.
Yeah, I mean, all books are like that, right? The action itself doesn't take many pages.
Not it.
Well, but that's all action.
Yeah.
It's like one bad thing after another. The book trips me out sometimes. I'm like, oh, we went from Hockstead and refrigerator right to the rock fight, right to the fucking Indian smoke out in the thing.
Right.
Jeez. At first, everything went according to plan, and they called it Ka. When things be going wrong and the dying started, they called that Ka too. Okay.
Yeah, we get it. Everything's Ka.
Right. That's kind of the definition of fate there. They're
like
going to hide in the rice just the side of the river. So yeah, they're like in the water.
For Gilead and the Calla.
Yeah, who said that?
Roland.
Oh, he threw the Calla in there. Look at him.
Now gunslingers. Now you sisters of Ariza.
Yeah, to me, gunslingers. So Jamie Jaffer's long-held secret was that the wolves were neither men nor monsters; they were robots. I don't know. That's kind of. Did I already know that, or did I know that because I knew that?
What?
Jamie Jaffer, the secret of the wolves was they were robots. I just don't feel like that was a big, huge secret.
No, it was a secret. That's what we've been saying this whole time.
Okay, I guess I just knew that. I assumed. I don't remember what I assumed.
I'm not sure what you're saying. That's why we kept asking Allie what she thinks.
They seemed very robot-like to me. I didn't feel like that was a huge leap. I didn't feel like a big what a twist, but I don't know. It's been a while, so I could be totally wrong. So I guess I'll just shut up.
I mean, it obviously was like not that it was. I don't know how to say this. Wasn't hidden because Allie was able to guess it, but I definitely didn't see it coming when I read it the first time.
I think that's my problem. I can't remember.
But I also didn't have anyone asking me. So, what do you think the wolves are?
What are you trying to say?
Like, I didn't think about it like that. It was just like, I'm reading the story. I'll find out. I didn't really think about much of it. You know what I mean?
Mechanical conveyances disguised to look like horses. What the fuck are they? Like a fleet of government Chevys. Okay. I don't think that's what they look like.
They probably like robotic horses. I don't know.
Yeah, like a square metal box with a. I can picture it.
Yeah.
Almost like like you know when you draw and you learn and you have to draw the shapes first before you like do the actual lines. So it would be a box for the body and a circle for the head, like that. That's kind of what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
And then it's like that's what's under the what do you call it? The cloak or whatever the hell they're wearing. So horses are robots, wolves are robots with skin masks.
Yeah.
And it's because when he took it off, wait,
Because they don't
did
want
it
them to
dissolve
know
because he
they're
was
robots.
dead? Why not? What did I care?
I don't know. Yeah, it's not like they would have more of a choice.
Yeah, I
chance.
know. They might fight back if they find out we're robots.
Right.
I think they'd be less likely.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. I think we got anything else to talk about there? We move to the end.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
The second Mia, second the battle's over, Mia leaves. They take the ball, or she takes the ball. Do we know how the fuck they're gonna go to New York?
Roland is saying that the Salem's Lot book is the key.
He said he knows the way, but he didn't say what it was, right?
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, so according to Roland, the book that the mystery person put in there, or mystery thing put in there, is how they're going to get back. So this, whatever put, yeah, it's probably the white or whatever the hell you call it, right? The good part of the Crimson King, the opposite Crimson King,
Mm-hmm.
or the opposite. What's his name? Walter Flagg Martin, like Walter Martin. Okay. Where did we leave them? Susanna's going there at the cave.
Yeah, they're in the cave looking at the books. The door is no longer usable.
Yeah.
What happened to the door?
It's just shut down.
Oh,
Still
right.
there.
It like went dark or whatever.
Yeah.
Black 13's not there to like activate it. So
Anime. Okay. So we don't. Yeah, it's kind of weird. So we don't have any after the battle Calla stuff like you would normally have. I think that's what your point is. Like for them, it's the tower. So all right, Calla's done. Move on. Like there's no what happened to Slight Man. What's Eisenhard doing? Is Evan Took giving them anything they want, like he said he was going to?
I mean, their track record, this town is lucky they're alive, so
yeah.
they should just move on.
Yeah, 2 people. You better fucking praise Jesus. Okay. Well, I'm not going to end it, but I'm coming to the end of that.
I think, yeah.
And why don't you look? I'm going to get to these questions at the end. They look like Dr. Doom. God damn it.
Oh, real quick, I wanted to say that's what I was going to say right earlier. So when Callahan is talking about the book, he says, page 707, it looks like the East Stoneham Methodist meeting hall built in 1819. Callahan said, so I guess we've got a case of triplets. But his voice sounded far away to his own ears, as hollow as the false voices which floated up from the bottom of the cave. All at once, he felt false to himself, not real. He felt 19. So that's like the best way that I have when I think of what it means to go 19. It means it's not real. It means like,
Well, he's talking about how he feels like he's not a real person all of a sudden.
right. Because he found a story written about himself.
Yeah, but does that what going 19 means? I don't exist?
No, it's not that you don't exist. It's that it's not like Keystone Earth, basically.
Okay.
So maybe that's why we don't know where Callahan comes from. I'm just kidding.
What ride? Who sent Suzanne? Somebody sent Suzanne in a wheelchair, right?
What?
Because they see the tracks.
Oh, Andy left a like an ATV for her with a soda.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Can she drive an ATV?
I guess so. Is it all handles?
Not
I think so.
I think it is. I think it can be either way. I'm not. It's been a long time since I've been on one, but I think you can do it all.
Well, it's right here. Yeah. They were at the place. They found it. They found an abandoned vehicle with 3 balloon tires, an electric motor that was still softly humming. It looked like one of those funky ATV things. There was a hand grip accelerator and a hand grip brakes. Squeezy Pie brakes by North Central Positronics.
So why hasn't she had a goddamn ATV the entire time?
That's a good question.
Just saying. Eddie's pushing her in a goddamn wheelchair when she could be riding a fucking ATV.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like we don't know where Andy got it from. Like, not like they come across one and said, "No thanks."
For that, I'd have made a detour.
Where? The ATV store?
Off the highway to the ATV store.
We don't know where Andy got it from. How were they supposed to know where to find one?
Long before Andy.
Where? The wastelands? Lud?
New York.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Bring it back from New York?
Yeah.
How would they do that?
How would they get it through the door?
Yeah.
Turn it sideways like a couch. It just seems like they could have worked it.
I don't think it's nearly that possible.
It's not like the world's abandoned that they're traveling through, like the stand. Well, it's kind of abandoned.
It is, yeah.
But all the stuff is there still, so you could go like you could take an exit the highway and go find a fucking Walmart or
We don't know that this came from Gilead or from New and Midworld, wherever.
I don't know where it came from, but there's options if you want them. I would have at least looked
Where?
anywhere, any town I came to.
They did look through most of the towns they came through that we know of.
They sat on a goddamn highway in Kansas and didn't look at anything.
They got a different wheelchair for her.
See, they could have got ATV instead.
Actually, they had to because they left the old one at the other train station in Lud.
I don't know. But I'm Eddie. I'm a little upset.
Where would you buy an ATV right now?
The ATV store?
Yeah, exactly. It's not like they're just off the highway.
Maybe it is. I don't know where it is. What? A car dealership, maybe. I mean, that's what. When I'm saying it, I'm thinking like go to a car dealership and see what they got. They might not have that, but
that makes way more sense. I'm like, it's not like there's an ATV store at every rest stop. What are you talking about?
No, for that you would. Yeah, I guess a motorcycle store. They have them, but they're not like car dealerships. There's not as many of them. At least a motorized wheelchair or something. Jesus, they could use like green batteries to make it run. You get that? Don't use the green batteries. Okay, so hold on, trying to get to the end. We have questions like author's note, author's afterward. Like I think. He talks about Frank Muller at the end. I don't know if you guys read that.
Yeah.
The audiobook guy I was talking about. Who, interestingly enough, since we were just saying that, died from didn't die, but got messed up in a motorcycle accident. I thought it was a heart attack. So he's still alive. He just can't talk like he used to. All right. And so do you have Song of Susanna with you, Amber?
No.
I have to look it up. Allie, do you have it?
Yeah, I have it with me.
How are we breaking it up? What does it look like?
Let me see. Table of contents.
Why are Eddie, Jake, Susanna, and Roland so wary of Andy when they first meet him?
Gee, I wonder. If all of their experience with robots in this world has been so pleasant.
Why is this significant in the terms of the history of Roland's world?
Why is what significant?
That they're suspicious.
What I just said.
Yeah, because we
all know the robots have gone insane.
Because the world's moved on and all the robots were the problem. Eddie Dean reflects upon the saying, "Time is a face on the water." I never really understood that one. Do his theories explain why time passes differently in our world and in the borderlands? These are stupid.
What was the theory? I don't remember.
I don't know. Time is a face on the water. That's the theory. Meaning.
Oh, that was what he was saying about how it's like it can only if you've hit that like the time is going forward, and that's why they have to do it before a certain date. I didn't really understand it when he was saying that.
Oh, that
Yeah,
every time they go back, they can't go back further. They have to go
Right.
back to where they left off, which is a stupid rule. I feel like Black 13 could send them wherever it wanted to.
right.
What do you what do you think will happen to our content in the final 2 books of the series? I'm just not going to answer that.
Happily ever after.
I mean, yeah, right. They're going to go to the tower and solve whatever. I don't even know why they're going to the tower. Does Roland even know yet?
Now he does. Just stop them from bringing it down, I guess.
Did your screen time out?
No, I'm looking at the breakdown. So the book I have is with like the author's note and everything. What is it? 413 pages?
Total 413.
Yeah,
Half and half.
yeah. So if
Sure.
we did roughly half, we could either read up to not including 9, which is in my book starts on 177, or if we include 9, that would be, I just found this, 219.
I'm looking at it. Kindle's stupid sometimes. You said up to not including 9?
So up to not including 9 would be just shy of half. Up to and including 9 would be just over half.
Yeah, so I got up to 390 something. So 179, 390. Let's do up to and including 8.
Okay.
We can even take a week off if we want. Said I haven't even this week. I got to do the episodes we did last time we recorded, so I haven't even gotten to them yet. Or they're just starting now. So we're like 8 episodes up at the moment.
What's 2 weeks from now?
Damn.
Well, and with today, I mean. So we're on 2 hours, so that's 4 episodes. The way I'm doing it right now. I got 2 hours from the last 2 weeks ago, so that's 4 episodes.
Today's the 4th.
So we're recording every 2 weeks, and we're doing content for a month.
Oh, I can't do the 18th, so maybe we should push it.
You want me to look at the calendar? Okay. Well, let me see. I have 15. 2 weeks is the 18th. Wait, today's Sunday, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, 18th.
2 weeks would be Father's Day.
Nah, nobody loves me.
Well, damn.
So you got 1 of 4?
Yeah, right. I mean,
I'm just
I'm
kidding.
batting all right. Oh, Debbie will call me.
Yeah.
I think she did last year. Anyway, I'll edit that out. So the 25th, I think June 25th. I think
Sounds.
sounds like I might be
I feel like I'm doing
June
something.
29th, July 28th. I think I'm good. I'm open. So yeah, 3 weeks. Give me a
So
month. Read the whole damn book. Yeah, 25th. Do up to and including 8th stanza.
I think so.
Okay.
There's something going on. I don't think it's Sunday though. I know there's something going on that weekend.
No, let me know.
Yeah.
I no. We could do a month and just call it a break. I don't really want to take a break right now, though. We're almost there.
Well, even if like, yeah, no one.
I think after the tower, maybe we'll take a couple weeks off.
I was just gonna say we could even do like a different if it's not Sunday, but we'll see.
I can. All right. So 25th tentatively, terms and conditions to be adjusted as needed. Okay.
Allie, cool.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
At time.
Thinking if we didn't, like, I'm fine doing the 25th, but if we didn't want to wait that long, Juneteenth is that Monday after Father's Day. So I know I would be out of work, Ed. I don't know what your work is like.
Oh, is that a holiday now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then I think that means I should have off. If the state has off, I'm off.
That might be a good idea actually, because that would be. I know I'm not doing anything on that day.
Let's call it then.
Okay. So the 19th.
Yeah. Is this a morning or a night thing? Let's call it noon. Everybody's off, right? Well,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Unless you get it. Anyway. Unless your situation changes between us. All right. And the podcast. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.